And now, from Norwich, it's Reach On.
Thank you, Liv. Live and let die. She's probably never heard that one before. Thank you, Chris. Well, I think we've only got about 3 weeks to go, and it's the summer holidays again, and I'll be disappearing. Chris earlier was doing the wheel question. I can't believe, Chris, I thought you were a man of many tastes. He doesn't know who Slipknot is. They're a heavy metal band. Well, they're a very mellow heavy metal band with, you know, lovely little melodies. You know, I'd call sort of Slipknot more sort of chill out music. Have a listen.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on.
It's the sort of stuff you'd play to your nanny in a care home, you know. Just to gently wake her up when she's snoozed off.
I've waited as my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live with so much fate. I've wished for this, I've bitched at that. I've left behind this little fact: you cannot kill what you did not create. I've gotta say what I've gotta say, and then I swear I'll go away. But I can't promise you'll enjoy the noise. I guess I'll save the best for last. My future seems like one big past. You're left with me cause you left me no choice. I push my fingers into my together, or separate the skin from bone. Leave me all the pieces, then you can leave me alone. Tell me the reality is better than the dream, but I found out the hard way. Nothing is what it seems. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. But it's made of all the things I have to take.
got a blooming headache. There you go, Chris. Is that your sort of thing, Chris? Chris has never heard Slipknot before. There you go. Yeah, they're a bit like I kind of compare them to like Radiohead, 07. Yeah, they're very mellow, aren't they? There you go. If that one hasn't woken you up, I don't know what will. I don't know what woken up. I need to get my ears redone, I think. Now they're all blooming ringing.
It starts here. It starts now.
A damn music man says, never would I have expected to hear Slipknot on Reach On Air on a Monday morning, but not complaining. No, I've never played them before, to be honest with you. It's the only one I could find that didn't have swear words in it, I think. I didn't understand a word he was singing, but I'm sure that was all lovely. Vera, do you want to do that one on Friday night at the karaoke? I'd love to see you do that one. She'll have a sore throat after that. Bless her, she'll have to take some Strepsils with her. Oh, Chris Reardon surprised me. He went, oh yeah, this is okay. All right, oh, can we get someone to do it then Friday night? I'd love to see that. Maybe Vera and Roy can do a duet. You know, and Vera can do a bit of headbanging. See, that's the one good thing about me. I haven't got much hair, so if I like bang my head, it doesn't really make much of a mess. It just tends to stay in the same place. Flash says, Slipknot were huge when I was younger and at school. Despite all the screaming, Corey Taylor, the lead singer, has an amazing voice. I'm sure he does. Yeah, I'd like to hear him do just a normal ballad. I think we'd like to hear Corey Taylor, the lead singer of Slipknot, doing a cover version of Westlife. Flying Without Wings, I think, would be a nice song for him. Don't you think? Shirley doesn't talk to people like they go, morning, Corey, right? Yes, I am! All right, just asking. No need to get arsey with me. Roy's there this morning, Roy. And Jason's there with his usual dull message. Morning, Ross, on this sunny morning. Good morning to you, Jason. Yes, it's very dull. I was up until 2:30 this morning. And at 2 o'clock, exactly on the dot, it started chucking it down with rain. I had to do a quick dash outside, and I think I had my headphones on. I always listen to music very late at night, and it had already been chucking it down the rain probably 5 or 10 minutes before. So I went in to get the stuff in. It was all blooming soaking wet, so I just left it out. I think it's all dried now. Yeah, anyone else out here that 2 o'clock this morning? Blooming pelted it down, chucked it down. Absolutely chucked it down. God knows what all the foxes and the birds must think when they're all nesting, going, what the blooming hell's going on? Roy says George can do all thrash metal songs naturally. Yeah. Do you know what, George on the Doors, we call him, George Security. I think he'd be very good at doing that, wouldn't he? A little bit of thrash metal, heavy metal. Yeah, I'd like to see him doing that. He's got the perfect voice for that. Patricia Manchester. Is that Patricia in Manchester, or is Manchester your surname? Hi, listening in the garden, wide awake. Good morning to you, Patricia. Welcome along to our little show. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Flash has sent me a PM as well. I've got to look on 10 different screens when I'm doing this show to make sure I'm not missing anything. You know what? He go, I can't. Why is it I can't read out? Why is it on my web browser, on my Facebook and my web browser? Sometimes I can get on my Messenger and sometimes I can't. Anyone else having that problem this weekend? It's only started yesterday. I can get it on my phone. Flash says 2 weeks until summer holidays there. You're going to be off for the whole 6 weeks. I might be. I don't know yet. I tend to just take them off because I know this is really boring, but sometimes we just randomly go out different times of the day, and I don't want to be stuck to be in air at a certain time. I don't want to fill the slots up if I can't do the show, so I tend to just cancel the shows for the 6 weeks. I'll be honest with you, it's nice to have some time. It's nice to have some lie-ins, do some days out, and have some very late nights as well, and not have to worry about being up for this in the morning. As much as I love you, I do usually take the 6 weeks off, and I'll do the odd show here and there. It's nice just to have and the girls are here. If I start doing a radio show at 10 o'clock and they're here, it just turns into mayhem and a bit of a mess, to be honest with you. So it's just easier, to be honest with you. But I'll still be here at some point. I'll do the odd one now and again, but yeah, I'll probably cancel them. I normally do. It's just easier. It's my little summer break as well, from not having to be up early to set my alarm, to be honest with you, in the summer holidays. So yeah, sorry about that. I know it annoys some people, but Sometimes you've got to have your own time, haven't you? Right, well, we're talking on today's show. We are going to talk in a little while all about food challenges. Have you ever done a food challenge? And it seems as Oasis have got back together. What band, if you could have, like, past or present, so a band that maybe have split up or on a hiatus or all dead. I don't want to be morbid, but if they're all dead, like maybe it's some of the members of the Beatles. What band ever, if you could watch a band or a singer, what band or singer would you bring back? Would it be Elvis? The Beatles? For me, it'd probably be a band like 07. The Prodigy with Keith Flint, if we could bring him back. Sadly no longer with us, but yeah, what band, past or present, or singer past or present, would you want to see? We'll do that for you in just a minute. Sabrina Carpenter brought these on stage the other day, and they did this song in Hyde Park.
Dark in the city, night is a wire. Steam in the subway, up is a fire. Woman, you want me, give me a sign. And catch my breathing even closer behind. Touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, in discord and rhyme, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Too close to hide, I'll be upon you by the moonlight side. High blood drumming on your skin, it's so tight. You feel my heat, I'm just a moment behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Center the sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Start on the line, it's discord and rhyme. I howl and I whine, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, I'm running inside, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
Does a wolf go, ow? Is that a wolf noise? I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter brought them out at the weekend. That is Duran. Yes, it is. It's not Ross Patzelt, it's Duran.
In the morning, reach on air.
She is very welcome to bring me out whenever she wants. Chris Reardon says, if Sabrina Carpenter ever asked you to go around her apartment, would you come inside her apartment? I think that's what he wrote. He wrote something like that anyway. Yeah, I definitely would come inside her apartment, yeah. Morning, Chris. Chris, did you like the he's already said he liked the Slipknot song, didn't he? Maybe we'll get Chris a birthday present. When is your birthday, dear? Maybe we'll get him there must be Slipknot's greatest hits, isn't there? Sorry, Slipknot's greatest hit. Must be. That song I played did get to about number 13 in the charts somehow, but I've never heard it before. Never heard it in my life. I know. We're learning things every day. Flash says, I think I said this one, Slipknot were huge when I was at school. No, see, we didn't have them. When I was at school, when I was a boy, they had the sort of people who were huge at the time were people like Mark Morrison and MC Hammer. That makes me feel very old. Asking you this morning, dear listener, because Oasis have reunited and they're playing Cardiff, I was very excited on Friday night. I sat down with 4 cans of lager, which I'm meant to be cutting the lager out, but I did find 4 in the shed. They're my last 4 cans. I'm not buying any more beer for a little while. I'm not going to try and buy any more until we go on holiday. I'm not having any more beer until we go on holiday, he says. Famous last words. I sat down, as did Flash and the other guys from Reach on Air, to find some dodgy live streams on YouTube of the Oasis concert, and I found one thanks to Emily, my daughter, who was hunting around for Oasis live streams, and I found a really good one. And after about half an hour, they all get kicked off, don't they? But yeah, it was great to see them too, even though Noel Gallagher just didn't seem to look up at all from his guitar very much. He didn't seem like he wanted to be there by the looks of it. I don't know if them two are actually talking or not. They came out hand in hand, but after that I don't think there was a lot of banter between them, but it was their first one in 15 years, so we'll give them a chance. I didn't watch any of the other ones. Anyone else watch any of the other nights? I don't suppose they brought anyone out or anything, did they? They don't really do things like that, do they? Sabrina Carpenter brought out the Duran. I don't think they bring anyone out. I've never known them to bring anyone out. But yeah, they were sounding good. The crowd looked a bit boring, to be honest with you. For the amount of money they'd paid, I'd be making the most of that. But I think it was probably a very long day. I think it was really hot in there. A very long shot. Did anyone go to see Oasis over the weekend? Let us know on the Instant Messenger. Yeah, we're asking this morning. Seems Oasis have got back together. They're reunited. If you could reunite any singer, band, group, whatever, past or present, who would it be? For me, it would probably be 07. As they're my favourite band, and we'll get all the original singers like Sia on there, rejoining them. I knew this would open up a can of worms of stupid answers. Flash says, let's get S Club Juniors back. Well, they're all alive, aren't they? So yeah, let's get S Club Juniors. I can't talk to Blum this morning. I've not been drinking whiskey this morning, I swear. Flash says, let's get S Club Juniors back. Well, I think if we're going to do that, though, we might as well get MC Hammer back as well. I don't know what he's doing nowadays. Is he like a priest or something? He wasn't he? Let's get MC Hammer back. Any other ones? I think it would be cool if you could see the Beatles. Maybe if they do like something like, the ABBA show, like a hologram thing. Maybe if they have like a Beatles show. Would anyone like to see the Beatles? It would be good to see them, wouldn't it? Or the Rolling Stones. That'd be good to see as well. We've got Oasis, haven't we? A lot of the ones I like are all sort of together anyway, but anyone think of Jive Bunny? There you go, that one's just somehow just popped off the top of my head. I think we should have a reunion tour with Jive Bunny and the Master Mixers, because you can't leave the Master Mixers out. They have to be in the background. So I think we could pack Wembley Stadium out in the summer, or maybe somewhere like Portman Road. Ed Sheeran's playing Ipswich Town, which every time I say that, even though I'm not a football fan, I support my wife Donna, who absolutely hates Ipswich and thinks that they're absolute scum. The football club, that is, not the people who live there. I'm sure the people who live in Ipswich are absolutely lovely. But she hates the Ipswich people, and she says they're scum. But maybe we could pack out, we can get rid of Ed Sheeran next week, because he's playing there next weekend, and we can get Jive Buddy and the Master Mixers back for a reunion tour. What do you reckon? And a little rubbish fact for you. Did you know? Here is a useless fact for you. Did you know that half of the Master Mixers was actually someone who was in M People? There you go. There's another useless fact that you've learnt for today that you can go and tell all your friends, and they will say, my God, you are absolutely sad. This is the new one from Wet Leg. It's called CPR. I'm playing this for Emily because she hates Wet Leg.
Around my waist, I tend to get lost in your eyes. I took a breath, jumped off the cliff because you told me to. Is it love or suicide? Is it love or suicide? Is it love or suicide? Is it love? I try to run, head for the hills. If you're a ghost, then oh my God, oh can you give me the chills? Yeah. Is it love or suicide? Is it love or suicide? Is it love or suicide? Is it love? Are you the one I ride or die? When I'm with you, I feel alive. Is it fun? Is this a vibe? Is it love? Would you like to mind? Give me CPR. Call it 999, give me CPR. Hello, 999, what's your emergency? Well, the thing is, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love, and you're to blame. Yeah, I'm in love, and you're to blame. Yeah, I'm in love, and you're to blame. Oh, I'm in love, and you're to blame. Yeah, I'm in love, and you're to blame. But you're not to blame, you should be on. Yeah, I'm in love, and you're to blame. Oh, triple nine, you should be on.
I like that.
It starts here. It starts now.
If you ever meet my daughter Emily anywhere, play her any Wet Leg song. She absolutely hates them because she said they ruined the day when they supported Harry Styles at Wembley Stadium when she saw him a couple of years ago. She absolutely hated them. I played that to her the other day. I went, oh, look, I said your favourite band, Wet Leg's got a new song out called CPR. She went, I don't even want to hear it. She went, they're absolute rubbish. I quite like them. Emily listens back to this when she comes in from school. I love that song, Emily. I love that. It's called CPR, Emily. I think you should listen to that 10 times in a row. What artists or bands would you bring back if you could bring anyone back, seeing as Oasis have reunited and cashed in maybe? Yeah. Paid for another house. Paul and Lou as a Brummie, I'd love to see Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant is always in our local, but he's having none of it, Ross. Is he always in your local, is he, Robert Plant? I remember that album he did with Alison Krauss. That was a good album a few years ago. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. You got Led Zeppelin. Who did we get? There was Ross Kemp. Which sometimes he's in Norfolk because his mum and dad live around the corner from me, but I've never seen him. Oh, and Liz, you know Liz McDonald from Coronation Street. She runs a pub in Norfolk now. Yeah, we get all the famous people there. You know, it's not non-stop showbiz here in Norfolk. We get all the famous people. Delia Smith, I think she still lives in Norfolk. She used to be with the football club, didn't she? A chairwoman or something, or director or something. I don't know if she's doing it anymore. I don't think she is she? She gets too drunk. Ain't got any money to keep drinking all the wine and going out on the pitch and getting drunk and telling all the fans, you know, come on, where are you? Let's be having you.
Let's be having you!
There you go. She's been on the wine already. Poor old Delia. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Yeah, we're looking for artists to bring back Someone suggested S Club Juniors, and I think MC Hammer and Jive Bunny. What is your suggestions? If you could bring back any band or singer, who would it be? Let us know on Instant Messenger. Got to say hello to Irving Distiller, a very old time listener of the show. I don't know. I don't even know if he's dead or alive. To be honest, I haven't spoken to him for about 1 or 2 years. I hope he's all right. It's his birthday today, anyway. So if you are there, Irving, do come and say hello now and again, Irving. We do worry when I don't hear from people. I have to start chasing people up and asking if they're all right. Our good friend Suko, I said hello to her the other week. But Irving Distiller, I've just dropped him a message on Facebook. I don't know if he's on there, if he goes on there anymore, but he's a very old listener of this show, and he used to call in very, very regularly when it was a bit more of a talk show rather than me rabbiting on about a load of old rubbish that I do now. So yeah, if you are tuned in, Irving, hope you have a lovely birthday today, and just come and say hello, because we want to check up, make sure you're all right. Right, we're going to talk in a second. We're going to have a little chat about food challenges. Have you ever done a food challenge? There's something in the paper today all about food challenges. So have you ever done one? And what did you do? Maybe it was like one of them big fry-ups. You know, you get like 10 pieces of bread and toast and 10 sausages and 10 bits of bacon. And if you finish it, you don't have to pay. But if you don't finish it, then you end up having to pay about 50 quid or something like that. Let us know on Instant Messenger. Have you ever done a food challenge? We're going to have a look at a couple of food challenges there is in the UK. And could you beat that food challenge? After an absolute belter, we ain't got to reunite her because she's already on stage. It's Whigfield.
I got me feeling, it never was part of me. You got me reeling, right into the heart of me. Don't keep me waiting, 'cause I need your body tonight. I got me thinking, my life it was ending, and when I was sinking, I found me a friend, and now you got me singing. I need you inside me tonight. Oh, when I think of you, I feel like flying, like a dream come true. That does not die when I think of you. I need your body tonight. With your affection, my life ain't the same, 'cause it's like resurrection. I'm calling your name and it goes to perfection, and I need your body tonight. Oh, I got me thinking, my life it was ending, and when I was sinking, I found me a friend, and now you got me singing. I need you inside me tonight. Oh, when I think of you, I feel like flying, like a dream come true. That does not die when I think of you. I need your body tonight. Oh, when I think of you, hey, when I think of you, oh, when I think of you, I need your body tonight. I got me thinking, my life it was ending, and when I was sinking, I found me a friend, and now you got me singing. I need you inside me tonight. Oh, when I think of you, hey, when I think of you, oh, when I think of you, I need your body tonight. Oh, when I think of you, I feel like flying, like a dream come true. That does not die when I think of you. I need your body tonight. Oh,
She's still got the words.
and I need your body tonight. Oh, when I think of you, hey,
When they start going dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-dee-da-da-da-da, you know they're going, I can't be asked to do any more words. Let's do that. Yeah, what can we do? We've got to fill another 20 seconds. Yeah, just go dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Yeah, that'll fill another 20 seconds up. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, lovely old job. That was Whigfield. We don't have to ask to get her back because she is still going somehow. A Whigfield concert must be a very short evening out, isn't it? You know, you're sitting there in anticipation for hours and hours of entertainment, and then it's hi, I'm Whigfield. If I had echo on this would be really good. I've got no echo on here. Hi, I'm Whigfield, and this is my song, Think of You. Thank you. That was my song, Think of You. Next is my next song. It's called Saturday Night. And then everyone will clap at the end of Saturday Night, and she'll go off. Everyone will go, more, 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 more. And then she'll come back on and go, I haven't really got any more songs. I can do the Whigfield Saturday Night remix. And they'll be like, we paid £100 for this ticket. Sorry, I have only got 2 songs. Bless her. Yeah, we're still looking for artists or bands that you'd like to reunite. Let us know. S Club Juniors is on the list. I don't think you're taking this very seriously. And Led Zeppelin is on the list as well. That's a bit more of a serious one. I'm saying MC Hammer and Jive Bunny. Who would you like to see? Anyone, past or present? Dead or alive? Maybe you want to see Dead or Alive? Maybe are they together? I don't know. I'm trying to think of bands that I really liked in the 90s and stuff that aren't together. Suede, are they still together? I don't know. I liked Shed 7, but they're already back together. I think pretty much everyone is back together now. They're all cashing in, aren't they, at some point? Food challenges. Anyone ever done a food challenge? This is probably one for Flash. He's a bit like me, likes his food challenge. Have you ever done one? In the papers today, they got a roundup of some of the biggest food challenges. And I think some of these I've seen on YouTube. You can go to Bunny Jackson's Hot Wing Challenge. For its Hotter Than the Sun Hot Wings Challenge, customers have 5 minutes to scoff 10 wings covered in the restaurant's iconic hot sauce for £20 a head. Win or lose, you'll get a free t-shirt. And as Bunny Jackson's put it, will probably cry too. I could easily do that. 10 hot wings, easy. 20 quid? Oh, hotter the better. I'll be like, yeah, make it hotter, mate. They're not hot enough. There's another one I think I've seen on YouTube. The Kismot Killer Curry in a glass bowl is apparently the hottest curry in the world. Apparently it's so hot that 2 people have actually been put in hospital. I'm in Weaklands. I could do that easily. Easily do that. It's got 5 of the world's hottest chilies inside to make it one of the hottest sauces in the world. I could do that. I'll ask for it to be even hotter. I love hot stuff. Oh, I absolutely love hot stuff. And there's another one in the Red Dog Saloon Burger Challenge. Customers, you have to eat as many burgers as you can for £50. You have 10 minutes to polish off as many burgers as possible, and prizes depending on the number eaten. Neck free and you'll get a Red Dog baseball cap. Down 10 and you'll get £1,000 cash prize. Well, they better get down the bank, because if I'm there, I will be demolishing 20 of them. I want £2,000. Flash, me and you do a food challenge one day. Who do you think will beat? Who will be first, do you reckon? How many burgers could you do in 10 minutes? I could easily do 20. He says. What do you reckon? How many burgers could you do? Let us know on the Instant Messenger, or anyone else out there. Roy, would you do a food challenge? He likes his food. I bet Roy would be good at a breakfast. A fry-up breakfast challenge, you know, a humongous breakfast. You've got to eat it in like half an hour or something. Roy will just polish that off and go, what's for dessert? Honey. Jason says, what a coincidence. First question on Popmaster. Who sang the song called Saturday Night? Well, it was obviously Whigfield. This is the new one from St. Etienne. Remember them? And David Penn. You might notice this one. It was done by Kool, Boy, I think. 7 Ways to Love. We'll do the Name That Tune next on Reach On Air. There you go. That's a weird song for them to do. Saint Etienne. I love Saint Etienne. They did loads of good stuff in the 90s. He's on the phone. Only Love Can Break Your Heart. And that's the new one from them. A cover of Kool Boys. 90s tune, 7 Ways to Love. That is featuring David Penn. I like that. That's nice. It's catchy. It's Ross Patzelt with you live till 11 o'clock this morning on Reach on Air.
Ross Patzelt.
One day. Jason says, very rude. Jason, he says, can you keep the noise down? I'm trying to listen to Popmaster, Ross. He's trying to listen to Popmaster and I'm on.
Ooh, you're hard.
Ooh, you're hard. Flash says, on the subject of the food challenges, I did a belly buster ice cream challenge once. Smashed it, but I was 23. Don't think my guts would let me do it anymore. Oh, of course you could. Of course you could. Other bands that we could get to reunite, Paul and Lou, Elastica, with Donna Matthews looking like she did back then, the best looking guitarist ever. Was that just Justine, the lead singer from them? I thought she was pretty nice, Justine. Roy says, I did 9 Big Macs once. What, in one go? I can remember when McDonald's, God, how times have changed. I remember when McDonald's used to, I said Donna, when McDonald's used to do, used to be able to get 2, can you remember we used to be able to get 2 hamburgers and 2 fries for £2? We used to get 4 quid's worth. That's ridiculous, isn't it? We used to have 4 hamburgers and 4 fries when we used to go out clubbing. Oh, no, actually, no, it was when we were at school. That was about 1994. God, how times have changed. Can't get that for £4 nowadays. Roy says, I could easily do a mega fry-up challenge. I think we should do that in them one day. You should do a fry-up challenge one day, Roy. Roy actually sends me pictures sometimes of his homemade fry-ups. They do look pretty banging. He makes a good fry-up, Roy does. He's now off in the car as well. Have a lovely day, Roy. Flash says, I had 2 burgers at my son's school summer fete of the weekend. That was more than enough for me. Yeah, but were they the really rubbish little tiny frozen ones? Because they usually are at fetes, aren't they? And music festivals. You get the bloomin' really thin frozen crap ones, don't you? There's a place round the corner from us that don't have a fixed place. They're in a van. They just go to random different places. We've never had it, but they post pictures. You can get these absolutely gigantic hot dogs. Apparently they're the biggest hot dogs in Norfolk. They are like, what's a metre? A metre, probably nearly a metre long for £6, and they're all butcher's sausages and baker's rolls. They look absolutely banging. They do. You go to a music festival, it was £2 for half a slice of toast at Glastonbury, £15 for a bloomin' frozen beef burger. Would you pay that? No, I would not pay that. Thank you very much. Flash says, on a subject of you playing wet leg, I've got a wet leg. Does that mean I need to see the doctor? Yeah, I think you do. I think you need to see the doctor anyway, Flash, anyway, just for a checkup, to be honest with you. He's a bit mad in the head. Flash says, Harry is doing the top 30 greatest songs of all time tonight, according to him. I asked Chris, and I will ask you, if you had to pick one song as the greatest you have ever heard, what would it be? The greatest songs ever? Probably... See, I hate to go back to 07, but they are my all-time favourite band. Destiny is my all-time favourite song, closely followed by Paul Weller, You Do Something to Me. There you go, because I'm a bit of a slushy man at heart, you know. They're my 2 favourite songs of all time. There you go. If I ever released now that's what I call Ross Patzelt's favourite songs ever. 07 Destiny would be track 1. Track 2 will be Paul Weller, You Do Something to Me. There's hundreds and thousands of songs. I like The Prodigy. I like the Smack My Bitch Up. I like that one as well. I've got loads of different songs I like. Anyway, will you stop interrupting me? Because I'm trying to do Name That Tune.
Ladies and gentlemen, name that tune.
Flash says the meat of the summer fete was really good, actually. Big, thick meat. Are you still talking about the burgers? Usually they do... They usually do really awful, like frozen burgers, like the cheapest ones you can get. There was a school fete last weekend They were obviously had a mad panic. There was a picture of a boot with a boot full of rolls. Apparently the butchers or someone, the wholesalers or someone had let them down with the meat, and they couldn't get hold of any burgers at short notice. Everywhere had run out, and they were like, oh, we've got like 200 rolls or 300 rolls. Anyone got any burgers we can buy from any butchers or anything? Like in the next 30 minutes. I think everywhere had shut down time this fate started or something like that. They looked like they were in a mad panic. I was going to look in the freezer and go, I haven't got burgers. I got 20 sausages. You can have them for 30 quid if you want, because everywhere had sold out. Anyway, we're doing Name That Tune this morning. Who the bloomin' hell is this? Artist and title, please.
Y'all clowns gon' see that it can't be done.
Anyone know who that is?
Y'all clowns gon' see that it can't be done. Y'all clowns gon' see that it can't be done. Y'all clowns gon' see that it can't be done.
Anyone know? That's a hard one, that isn't it? I've just literally selected a tiny piece. That is really hard.
Y'all clowns gon' see that it can't be done.
I'll be honest with you, I'm going to give you a tiny little clue because that is very hard. I'll give you a clue and see if you can decrypt this. Don't get on the wrong side of him. Don't get on the wrong side of him. There's a little clue for you for today's Name That Tune. All right, I'm going to play you something I never played before. I'm going to play you a brilliant local singer-songwriter from Norwich called Gabby Rivers. She is great. She's going to be playing at the Lord Mayor's Procession, which is the big thing they do in Norwich every year. Big procession through the city centre. The highlight of the calendar year if you love local stuff, and there's loads of bands on at Chapelfield Gardens. If you feel like coming to Norwich for a visit, I would highly recommend come this weekend. You probably get paid double in the hotels, but it's got so much stuff on. All the local groups and everything have stuff on. Norwich comes to life this weekend. Chapelfield Gardens have got loads of different bands on. She's going to be there. She's great. I played her last year. I'm going to play her again. This is a new one from Gabby Rivers, who I like a lot. This is called Lipstick Karma.
I know I'm not enough, it's how you made me feel. Going back and forth, can't stop these anxious thoughts. I see you stare me down, stories you made up somehow. It's like I need the space, but I see you everywhere. Can they start it again? What's wrong with what you had? I found you ungrateful. We had so much potential, so now I've seen your cracks. Decided to backtrack, I've seen the other side of your dishonest side. All of your dishonest side. Monsters creeping like you slip by. Monsters creeping like you slip by. Monsters creeping like you slip by.
Oh, I like that. That's Gabby Rivers. I like that. That is a new one from her called Lipstick Karma. She'll be at the Lord Mayor's procession this Saturday. We and Emily should be going now. We've got a football thing to go to, but after that we should be going to watch some bands. Looking forward to that. Sit in the gardens. I'll tell you what I do need to get. I need to get some fold-up chairs. That's what I need to get. I need to have a quick look. Get some cheap fold-up chairs so I can just chuck in on the bus or something. We're going to go and watch some bands Saturday night, I think. That'll be nice. Anyway, we're doing Name That Tune. One person has already got it right. I don't know how the bloomin' hell he's got that right. We'll go through the answers in just a sec. Got to say hello to another one person who sometimes listens to this show, Ben Langley, who is a local comedian. He is absolutely brilliant. If you ever get a chance to see Ben Langley anyway, he was on Britain's Got Talent years ago. He plays abroad sometimes. He also plays Butlins and Haven and all the holiday camps over the summer. He's so funny. Have a little look out for him if he ever comes anywhere near you. You will love him. He's brilliant. That's his birthday today. So happy birthday, my old darling. That's his birthday today. And he's working at Butlins tonight as well. Not even got a day off for his birthday. Right, we're doing Name That Tune. Right, let's play you a tiny bit more. One person has got it right. I don't know how.
When y'all clowns gon' see that it can't be done. Understand me, son.
There
I'm
you
the
go.
slickest they is. I'm the quickest they is.
Anyone know who that is? The clue was, don't get on the wrong side of him. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about this. Flash says it was a surreal weekend. Goodbye, Ozzy Osbourne, and welcome back, Oasis. Yeah, Black Sabbath did their last ever gig, didn't they? Like, ever. I went past their house, the Osbournes. When I went to Hollywood years ago, we did the tour of all the big houses. They live on the same street as, it's all private streets. They live on the same street as Tom Jones and Robbie Williams. Imagine that. Imagine having a garden party and you just invite Tom Jones and Robbie Williams around. Who was first then? Roy was first. Well done, Roy. Was it Will Smith? Wild Wild West? Yes, it was. Closely followed by Paul and Lou. Wild Wild West by Will Smith. Yeah, Flash, Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff. No, it wasn't Jazzy Jeff, it was Drew Hill and Kool someone is scrolling. Kool Mo D. No, he wasn't on that one. Chris Reardon, very excited to reveal a new Tuesday morning feature from tomorrow morning. All will be revealed tomorrow. Is it called the Tuesday morning feature? I wonder what he's got up his sleeve, because I feel quite bad. I've nicked his feature, but we all love a bit of Name That Tune, don't we? Wonder what it is. I wonder if it's Chris's daily Slipknot song. I wonder if that will be that. He's going to do the back catalogue of Slipknot songs from A to Z over the next 6 months. Right, that's it then. So Roy was in first. Well done, Roy. It was indeed Will Smith. Oh, we're still doing the tension music. There you go. It was indeed Will Smith and Drew Hill and Kool Mo and someone else, I can't remember their name. And Wild Wild West. I don't think I've ever seen that film, Wild Wild West. Has anyone ever seen it? Ding, ding.
Wow, wow. Wiki, wow, wow. Wiki, wow, wow, West. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. None of this. 6 gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress when she meet Jim West. Roughneck, so go check the law on the buy. Watch your step will flex and get a hole in your side. Swallow your pride. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at. With Artemis from the start of this, running the game. James West, taming the West. So remember the name. Now who you gonna call? Now who you gonna call? If you ever riff with people wanna buzz, break out before you get bum rushed at the Wild Wild West. When I roll into the Wild Wild West. When I stroll into the Wild Wild West. When I bounce into the Wild Wild West. Cisco, Cisco. The Wild Wild West. Now Once upon a time in the West, a madman lost his damn mind in the West. Loveless, kidnapper down, nothing less. Now I must put his behind to the test. Then through the shadows, in the saddle, ready for battle. Bring all your poison, here come the poison. Behind my back, all everything you did, front and center. Now where you lip at, kid? Who that is? A mean brother, bad for your health. Looking damn good though, if I can say it myself. Told me Loveless is a madman, but I don't fear that. He got mad weapons too, ain't trying to hear that. Trying to bring down me, the champion. When y'all clowns gon' see that it can't be done. Understand me, son, I'm the slickest they is. I'm the quickest they is. Did I say I'm the slickest they is? So if you barking up the wrong tree, we coming. Don't be starting nothing. Me and my partner gonna test your chest, Loveless. Can't stand the heat to get out the wild. When I roll into the when I stroll into the when I bounce into the we're going straight to the wild, wild west. We're going straight to the wild, wild west. Get your feet, come on, yeah. Keep it moving, to any outlaw trying to draw, thinking you're bad, and he drawing on West best with a pen and a pad. Don't even think about it. 6 gun weighing a ton, 10 paces and turn just for fun. Sun up to sundown, rolling around, see where the bad guys are to be found and make them lay down. The defenders of the West, crushing all pretenders in the West. Don't mess with us, cause we in the when I roll into the when I stroll into the when I bounce into the when I roll into the when I stroll into the when I bounce into the when I roll into the when I stroll into the I done it again, y'all. Done it again.
There's Will Smith, but our resident film reviewer, says Barry Norman's not there today. Flash says the film Wild Wild West is an absolute pile of yeah, that. Right, coming up on Reach On Air, you got 6 o'clock, you got Harry, 9 o'clock, Pavali 60 show, DJ Di at 11, Alan Ross at midnight. Ruben is up next after the Reach On Air news. And we're out of time. Wild Wild West. We'll leave you with this one from Blur Song 2. This is the 2-minute emergency song. If you never know what to play, just play this one. I have a lovely Monday. I'm going for a lie down. I'll see you Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Goodbye.
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.